Will security screens make your home darker? The answer is no, absolutely not. I've installed thousands of these and not one client has said, take them down. Yeah, what guarantees do we offer? We guarantee that our screens will stop a break-in before it happens. We've installed over 16,000. Last 7 years, 0 break-ins. And if someone does breach one of our screens, we will cover your theft deductible up to $3,000, and we will replace the screen free of charge. Why does it take so long for us to manufacture the screens? And the reason is really twofold. Number one is these are custom made for you, right down to the 1/8 of an inch. There's nothing mass produced about it. And the second reason is everyone wants them. So we've added more factories. We've got 5 now, but we're doing it as quick as we can. And that's why it takes some time. But I guarantee you, once you get them, you'll be absolutely glad that you waited. Why is it expensive? Because good security ain't cheap and cheap security ain't good. It's all made by hand. We don't cut a corner. We don't use the cheap mesh. We don't use the cheap screws. We don't go with the cheap frames. We really use top tier materials. We make these as if we're putting them on our home. And we do have them on our home. So we want it to be the best that can be made, and that comes with an investment. I guarantee you at 2 a.m., as I said, when someone's trying to break into your home, you're gonna be glad that you spent a little more money and got a lot more protection because of it. Can you escape quickly? That's a very good question. Because a lot of people, after they touch it, after they get to know more about it, they understand how no one can get in. And their question is, well, how do I get out? And would I be able to? And the answer is absolutely yes. Screen mounts on the outside. Each has a ADA compliant egress latch. Each is hinged. So it gives you the ability to get out. Easily operated by young kids and elderly. Just flip the latch, push the screen, it opens like a car door. Jump right out. It's a nanosecond. How much do the screens cost? Well, everything's based on the size of that opening and the type of that opening. So doors are going to be more expensive than windows, and sliders are going to be more expensive than doors. To give you an idea, and again, everything's based on what we call a united inch, which is the width plus the height. If you add those two numbers together, you get what's called a united inch. So if you send me the rough approximation of the total number of inches, width plus height, and the type of opening, I can generate a quote. So you can just send that to me right away, and I'll get back to you right away on what that would cost. But to give you an idea, windows start at $1,000 installed, right? So bigger windows are going to be more. Swing doors start at about $2,600, $2,500 installed. Sliders are about $4,500 installed. What colors can we do? Any color. We have standard colors, and then we can do any custom color. Everything's powder coated. We've done purple doors for Sedona. We've done yellow. And when they choose these unusual colors, you kind of wonder what it's gonna look like. And it turns out it looks awesome. If you can imagine it, we can do it. I have a gun and a dog. Why do I need security screens? This is a great one. It's really the start of this business. I created this business for that reason, the answer to that question, because my wife didn't feel safe. And I offered to get her the gun, and I offered to get her the dog, but she didn't want to shoot anyone, and she didn't want the dog to get hurt. If you fall into that category, the security screen's a natural solution. It's going to keep all that bad stuff out. I have weapons. They're in a gun safe. The reality is when someone's trying to break into my home, that gun probably won't be within reach. If I'm taking that shower, or if I'm sleeping on the couch, I might be out in the backyard or whatever, that gun is not within reach, and it's not going to do me any good. To the point of the dog, there are some dogs that are well trained and can do a great job of protecting you and keeping the bad stuff out, right? And those dogs have to be trained for that, have to be responsive for that. But what I love most about that whole equation of success are the security screens. Can I put security screens over my French doors? You absolutely can. Most French doors open inward. Our security screens mount on the outside and they open outward. So as long as your French doors open inward, our security screens will mount on the outside. We don't have to modify anything. Is there a warranty on security screens? Yes. We have a 15-year, no-worry warranty, which covers parts and labor. So it's a no-quibble thing. If you've got a problem, you call us, we fix it. That's it. There's no dispute about, oh, did you do maintenance on it? There's no discussion about that. If you've got a problem, whether it's parts or labor related, if something's not right, it's our job to make it right, and that's what our warranty is for. Now, do we help with HOA approval? We absolutely do, and we've never been denied. HOAs want all the ducks to line up, right? And as you know, you don't want to get in a fight with an HOA, right? So we know exactly what to tell them, the pictures to provide, the drawings to give them, the approval process. We help every step of the way. We'll make sure that you get approved for those screens. Our screens hurricane rated? They are, and we sell quite a bit of them in the Hurricane Alley in the United States. So they're rated Hurricane Cat 4, Category 4, which is up to 156 mile-per-hour winds. So if you have debris that's flying around, you can either board up your windows like some people have to do, or you can get our screens, which are hurricane screens. It's the same mesh, same screen. It'll keep all the criminals out, it'll keep all the bugs out, and it'll protect you in those severe weather conditions. So you want the security screens, and it's a question of cost. We work with you to identify which openings are most vulnerable. Those are the ones that need to be secured first. Typically it's a front door, a back slider, kid's bedroom on the first floor. Those are the ones where we absolutely want to be sure that no one ever going to get through those areas. And we do offer financing. So with financing, you can secure a good part of your home for as little as $89 a month. And that's zero down. You just want to know what the catch is. There is no catch. There is no catch. And I got to share with you a story. One of my salespersons pulled me aside and he said, you know, James, this is the first time in my illustrious career, he's been selling for decades, it's the first time I'm selling something that actually does what it promises to do. And he and every other salesperson on my team has put security screens on their home. Not because I gave it to them, but because they, through the process of getting to know this solution better, realized that this is amazing, right? This is really amazing. The only bad news is, and you know, I've mentioned this before, is once you have them on your home, you're not going to want to live in a home without them again. That's the only bad news. And frankly, that's good news. So just give me a call. I'm happy to help.